Hello friends, I am Shashank Isaac, Senior Dialysis Technician from DCDC Kidney Care. Our today's video is about dialyzer, that how many types of dialyzer and what are the parts of dialyzer. So first of all, we should know about the dialyzer. What is a dialyzer? A dialyzer is a medical instrument or an apparatus which is used in dialysis treatment for removal of uremic waste and excess fluid from the blood of patient. It is also known as artificial kidney. When the patient's kidney can no longer perform the task, then the dialyzer works like kidney, partially during the hemodialysis. That's why it is called artificial kidney. The dialyzer may either be discarded after each treatment or can be reused. Now, parts of dialyzer. A dialyzer has 4 parts: housing, headers, o-ring and membrane. As you can see in the image, the outer body of a dialyzer is known as jacket or housing of a dialyzer. It is made up of a hard and tough material which is polycarbonate. Our next part is header. There are 2 headers on each side of a dialyzer. Headers are for opening the dialyzer. Under the headers there are O-rings which help to prevent the blood and air leakage from the dialyzer. Our last and most important part is membrane, which is semi-permeable and situated inside the housing. It is made up of polysulfone material. It also separates the blood compartment and dialysate compartment. As you can see in the image, there are tube sheets on each side of dialyzer which holds the membrane. These tube sheets are made from polyurethane. The transport process across the membrane are diffusion and convection. Small solutes are removed primarily by diffusion. Large components such as beta-2 microglobulin are more effectively removed by convection. Basically, there are 3 types of membrane. First, polysulfone, second, polyacrylonitrile, and third, polymethyl methacrylate. In the current time, polysulfone membranes are being used in the dialyzer as it is more biocompatible for the patients. Now we should know about the ports of dialyzer. A dialyzer has 1 inlet and 1 outlet port for blood and 1 inlet and 1 outlet port for dialysate. Types of dialyzer. There are 2 types of dialyzer, high flux and low flux. Remember, a larger dialyzer with larger membrane area will usually remove more solutes than a smaller dialyzer, especially at high blood flow rate. High flux dialyzer. The term flux refers the permeability of a membrane in the dialyzer. High flux membranes have larger pore size as comparison to low flux dialyzer. It allows diffusion of greater amount of uremic toxins and middle molecules such as beta-2 microglobulin. Substance between 15,000 to 60,000 daltons can easily pass through the high flux membrane. The ultrafiltration coefficient in high flux dialyzer is generally greater than 20 ml per hour per mmHg. Low flux dialyzer. Low flux dialyzer membranes have smaller pore size as comparison to high flux. Low flux dialyzers are an option for acute and chronic dialysis where a lower rate of fluid is desired. Substance larger than 15,000 daltons do not cross the membrane. Small molecules such as urea and creatinine can freely pass through the membrane. The ultrafiltration coefficient in low flux dialyzer are generally less than 20 ml per hour per mmHg. Surface area of a dialyzer. Surface area is known as the total available surface area for diffusion in the dialyzer. Dialyzer with higher surface area will remove more solutes. Surface area of a dialyzer can range from 0.5 to 2.4 meter square. We can choose the surface area according to the patient's body weight. Typically, fibers have an internal diameter of 180 to 200 microns and a wall thickness of 30 to 40 microns. Sterilization of dialyzer. There are few methods for sterilization of dialyzer. First, ethylene oxide. Second, gamma irradiation. Third, steam sterilization. And fourth, electron beam sterilization. TMP of a dialyzer. The pressure between the membranes of a dialyzer is known as the transmembrane pressure. The maximum transmembrane pressure of a dialyzer is limited to 300 mmHg as a safe maximum values according to the European Renal Best Practice Guidelines. But a dialyzer can hold up to TMP 600 mmHg. Blood compartment volume. The blood compartment volume in a dialyzer is the priming volume of a dialyzer that is available for blood flow. It is usually measured in milliliters and range from 100 to 300 ml. The blood component volume is an important factor in determining the efficiency of dialysis. A large blood compartment allows for more effective removal of waste product from the blood. Clearance of dialyzer. Dialyzer clearance is the rate at which solutes are removed from the blood of the dialyzer. It is usually measured in milliliters per minute. It is determined by the blood flow rate, dialysis flow rate, and the surface area of a dialyzer. Clearance of a dialyzer is an important factor in determining the efficiency of dialysis. Ultrafiltration coefficient. The ultrafiltration coefficient is a measure of a rate at which fluid is removed from the blood of dialyzer. It is usually measured in milliliter per hour per millimeter of mercury and is determined by transmembrane pressure and the surface area. The ultrafiltration coefficient is also an important factor in determining the efficiency of dialysis. Mass transfer coefficient. The mass transfer coefficient is the ability of solute pass through the pores of membrane or solute transport efficiency of a dialyzer. I hope this video is very informative for you. At last, I have a question. Which membrane is being used in a dialyzer at present time? Please answer in the comment box. Or for any questions or inquiry, please contact our clinical department, DCDC Kidney Care. Thank you.